So welcome again back to the channel. So I've just had a look on the Flight Radar website, which is where you can track flights, and I've looked at the Dubrovnik flight that went today, and obviously it was due to depart at 7:05. It departed at 7:26, but it landed in Dubrovnik at 10:49 in the morning. So it's 15 minutes earlier than the actual landing time, which is 11:05. And then obviously I looked at the map to see the route that it took. So obviously it went down the left hand side of London, out over the Channel to the right hand side of Paris, straight down through Germany and Switzerland, and then on towards the Venetian coast, and then it went straight down the coast of Croatia, and then flew past Korčula. Yeah, so flew past Korčula, Ston, and then obviously headed into Dubrovnik past the old town, which is usually the route they take when they go from Birmingham anyway, or any airport. That's the route they take, and they always come in to land over the old town. So that's why I always choose the letter A seat on the plane, because that's where you will get the view of the old town. I did make the mistake one time of going when I sat on the opposite side, and I never got to see the old town at all, which was a shame. But that was my first time going there on a cruise when I did my very first solo holiday in 2017. But since then I've learnt that you sit on the left hand side, so letter A, that's the best window seat to have for your views of Dubrovnik, and then F, letter F, for going out of Dubrovnik, because you usually take off towards Montenegro, and then the plane will bank round and fly north. Occasionally, I think the once it has taken off from Montenegro down towards the old town, but again, if you still sit on the letter F seat, then that you'll still get the view of the old town as you leave, because even if the plane banks off, you can still see the old town and Lockham Island as well. So it's always good to sit those letters. So letter A for landing into Dubrovnik, and letter F for taking off from Dubrovnik, whether you fly over Montenegro and head north or you fly up towards Dubrovnik, because you'll get views of the old town either way. So, but that's the route the plane took today, according to the map on there, the Flight Radar website. I'm not sure what gate number it went from. I can probably look that up. Let's just have a look. So we'll see what it was. So it's Flight Radar. So it's flightradar24.com. That's the website to use, and you can track any aircraft in any part of the world. And obviously you can see where the planes are heading. So as you can see, that's on the map there. So you can see all the current planes at the moment. So I just typed in up there Dubrovnik. So there it is, Ruga Bošević, and arrivals. And then over there it shows load earlier flights. So I scrolled up and it's got the Birmingham flight there. So it landed at 10:49 AM. That's what it says. So it actually departed at 7:26, scheduled to arrive at 11:05, but it landed at 10:49. So it was a 15 minutes earlier. And then you've got flight info there. And this is where you can track the flight on the map. So there's the route it took, you see. So it went down that side of London, straight down over the Channel that way, over France into Germany, Switzerland, and down into Dubrovnik, which is down there. So if I have a look on the map at Birmingham, it will show you on the airport where it actually went from. So the plane took off from the motorway end, according to this. So it was parked just there, and then the plane came and went that way to take off. So it was taking off towards Birmingham. So the plane was parked there. That's where it was parked. So I'm presuming that's gates 1 to 20. So it wasn't this side where it normally is, it was over here. So it's gates, I think it's still gates 1 to 20, this section, but it was part there. And then obviously the plane was pushed back, and then they came this way out, and obviously then took off that way. So that's the map of the route that the plane took. So it flew up towards Castle Bromwich, and then right the way round over the middle of Coventry, and then obviously straight down through that part of London and straight out towards the Channel, straight over level with Calais. So there's the route. It basically took the similar route to the Eurotunnel, which is there. The Eurotunnel takes that route just about, so it flew that route, and then obviously straight down over Zurich, over the side of Venice, straight down over Pula, Zadar, Split, straight into Dubrovnik. So that's the route the plane took. So it's just giving me a rough idea for next week. So I'm looking forward to going. I've obviously checked my suitcase again. I've got all my documents there. I've put my boarding pass and my passport in here. That boarding pass is for the flight back, which I don't want to think about. I've got the Karaka tickets there for the cruises, and I've got my ATOL certificate, got my transfer voucher, flight voucher, hotel voucher, they're all there. So, and my euros in there as well. So it'll be onwards to Dubrovnik in about just under a week's time. And the weather's looking good. As I said, I still looked again earlier, the weather is still looking good. I think today and tomorrow they've had a few storms, and they're going to get some storms tomorrow. But then from Thursday onwards it's clearing, and for the rest of the week, all the way till next Sunday at least, the weather's good. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm taking my Mac, as I've said in a past video. So I'm looking forward to going. So to be honest to Dubrovnik, but stay tuned for more videos later this week, just to reiterate the itinerary again. But thank you for watching this video, and it's at Carl Smith to subscribe. So thank you for watching, and good evening.